Well, Kimmi invited Sunni and Tisha to come link up.
Okay.
Tisha went to South Africa with her husband and kids. She said it was just a really wonderful experience, and I'm glad, Tisha, y'all got to go this time.
Listen, Tisha was like, y'all gonna take me to Africa. You gonna take me to Africa.
I'm glad you got to go, and that it was really great for your family.
Yeah.
Well, Sunni arrives. She congratulates Kimmi on beating cancer, and I'm just like, oh, so she's kind of coming in nice. Okay, let's see if how she gonna be. Well, Kimmi says, Sunni did a lot for her during that process, as far as the production team and everything. Like, people were very accommodating and working with Kimmi.
Nice.
Sunni says, talking about Carlos's event, it's one thing to see the messages online of what people have to say about you, but it's another thing to be in the room with people yelling things at you.
You lucky he didn't give him tomatoes to throw at you.
Oh, goodness.
Tomatoes. Exactly. Pretty much.
Kimmi asked, what's the ins and outs with her and Moses? Basically, I want to give you the floor to let us know what's true, what's not, like what's really going on. Well, Tisha doesn't allow Sunni to get that moment because she says, I said, dang, you trifling. You were Destiny's producer. It could have been one of our husbands. It's just not professional.
Tisha, I see you. And for the second time, this is only the second episode.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say it the second time. No one wants Marsau. Okay. I don't think they want Marsau. Marsau needs a special kind of woman. And you are that special kind of woman that he's with, okay?
Okay. Sunni says, you can't help who you fall in love with. It looked messed up, but we fell in love and we're married. Moses pursued her. She said she prayed about the situation and realized that this could be her husband.
I love it when people put God in mess. It's actually one of my favorite moves to see people do.
Yeah.
When people do something trifling and then they just be like, you know what? I prayed about it and God told me. You know what I'm saying? It's so funny when God tells you the things that you already want to do. You know what I'm saying? He never tells you, no, stop.
Right.
It's always God like, go ahead, pursue it. Go ahead and do it.
Right.
Listen, like Tisha said, you trifling. And you trying to save face, right? And you wasn't expecting when you was at that live event for them to boo you in that way. You wasn't expecting them to really know the story of Love and Marriage Huntsville in that way. But these people, if these people paid money to see Mel and Carlos talk about the show, best believe they have paid and they are in the blogs. They are in the alley. They are everywhere so that they can know what's going on. So they knew about you, Sunni. You get what I'm saying?
Well, Sunni says that he was single. According to who? I don't know.
Yeah.
But apparently Destiny said on a podcast that they had been broken up for 5 months.
Okay.
Kimmi says, but the fact that you reached out to Destiny at one point to talk to her, somewhere in your soul, pretty much, you knew better. Somewhere in your soul. Sunni would have preferred not to date another woman's man. And it did blindside Destiny.
Okay.
Tisha was like, you just didn't seem like a trifling type of female. I'm like, how many times you gonna call her trifling, Tisha? I'm like, she is holding her composure pretty doggone good.
The word of the day is trifling.
It's trifling. Sunni says that she chose herself.
Yeah.
She probably could have reached out sooner to Destiny, but it was really a quick situation. There was no engagement. They immediately went ahead and got married.
Yeah.
Sunni brings up how she paid for things for Destiny, and Tisha is just like, can we not do that? Like, Mel did that at one point. It's really kind of like, if you did something out of the kindness of your heart, it's tacky. You shouldn't be bringing that up as kind of like a jab or a get you gotcha to Destiny.
It speaks more of your character than anything.
Exactly. Kimmi and Sunni was just like, look, if she's going to jab me, I'm a jab back. And Kimmi's like, well, the initial jab was that you married her dude.
Exactly.
Sunni said it was because of Destiny that we're together, so it is our destiny.
Listen here, she landed that plane. Listen here. Even though I was like, ooh, you so trifling. You know what I mean? At the same time, I was like, oh, listen, stand on it.
I'm saying she's a good addition. I'm gonna leave it at that. She's a good addition.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is, she would be. She was a producer, so she know what she want. She know what she would want to see because she was behind the camera.
She's doing it.
But everybody
want a ball. Okay.
So this is her time to shine. Here's my thing, right? I know this may be, what is that word? What is that P word? It's not provocative, but it's like, this may be polarizing to say.
Yes.
Right? I love when villains accept their role.
Yes. Don't be no fake wishy-washy villain and try to act nice.
Exactly.
No.
Sunni, what you did was trifling.
Right.
But you might become one of my favorite cast members on this show. Just off the strength that you are accepting your villain role, and you're like, this is who I am.
I feel like she could dig a little bit deeper into
no.
You know what I'm saying?
It's only the second episode.
Okay.
We got 70 more to go.
Because y'all trying to say the dates and the times and the this and the that, and I wasn't really trying to, and I prayed on it. No, I took that woman's husband or that woman's man because I wanted to.
But see, look,
you know what I'm saying?
You can't be that direct, though, Blair.
Oh, that's too much.
No, that's too much.
Oh, okay.
She hit it perfectly.
Okay.
She said it was our destiny to be together. I'm like,
mic drop.
you trifling. I'm like, because it's not so much over the head.
Yeah.
It's almost as if she's Kendrick Lamar. She dropping a bar.
Yeah.
She dropping the mic, and it was a beautiful landing.
Spicy.
Exactly. So listen here. Sunni, you're wrong for what you did. But the fact that you're accepting this role.
And we are thoroughly entertained.
And see, that's the problem with Martell. Let me give you the difference.
He's just a mean man.
No, the problem with Martell is that he's a villain, but he thinks he's the good guy.
And I hate, like, in his confessional today as well, he was just like, you know what's nice, guys? Like, we get the short end of the... And it just makes you roll your eyes. You're just like... This guy.
No, he thinks he's the good guy. And he thinks he's being wrong. That's the difference between him being a villain and Sunni being a villain. As we see in the previews, Sunni at one point going to tell Destiny, "No, I'm the wife." You get what I'm saying? I'm like, oh.
Well, shut me up.
So I'm liking someone who accepts the villain role.
Pack me up.
Exactly.
Okay, all right.
I'm the wife. Okay, I see. Okay, let's keep going, Blair.
So